Hi, this is JLN Murthy presenting a shortcut to squaring of numbers with 9 and 10 please. As given by the Sutra in Vedic Maths by His Holiness Jagadguru Shankaracharya Sri Bharati Krishna Tirthaji Maharaj. The line goes Yavadunam Navaduni Krutya Vargam Cha Yojayat, a Sanskrit line meaning how much a number is short by 100, that subtract from the given number and join the square of the difference. So this is how the formula is placed. Now, to explain this formula, there are a few steps. First step is we are defining a variable called m. Here m equal to 100 minus n, where n is our chosen number from 91 to 100. So 100 minus n is defined as m. This is step 1. In step 2, so the result will go as part 1 of the final answer under step 2. So the process is subtract n minus m, n minus m. And step 3, and this is the result will go as part 2. Here square m, so what we get is m square, but in 2 digits we have to take. So why 2 digits? Sometimes when the square itself is of single digit, still you have to add a leading 0. Okay, the final step, combine part 1 and part 2 together so that you get final answer. So you have to place part 1 and part 2 side by side. That's it. Now, for any 2-digit number with a 9 in tens place, this formula breaks the squaring process into 2 simple parts that you can calculate mentally. So given any number, you can easily do with mental math. Squaring 91, an example let's take. Here, m will take a value 9 because 100 minus 91. Now step 2, which is part 1 of the result. So the number is 91 and the difference from 100 is 9, so that you subtract, you get 82. And third step is the second part of the result is going to come, which is the difference 9, which is m square. 9 square is 81. So I have both the parts ready, 82 and 81. I just have to place them side by side, giving a result 8281. Now a few more examples. Say 94. Now in 94, it is short by 6. So m equal to 6. And because m is 6, subtract from the given number 94. So you get 88. And difference is 6, square it to get 36. And final stage, combine 88, 36 plus side by side. So 94 square is 88, 36. So the answer is clear. Notice how the 2 parts naturally combine to give us our final answer without needing any process. Yeah, one more example, 98. Here 98 is short of 100 by 2, so m takes value 2. And 98 minus 2 is 96 and 2 square is 4, but being a single digit I need to add a leading 0, 0. Therefore, the answer is 960. So important note is always express part 2 into digits. Where m square is a single digit like 4, write it as 0. Now, a quick reference guide. So, the process is identify your number and calculate m, that is subtracting that number from 100, and get part 1. In part 1, what we do? Part 1 is the number n minus m. Yeah, subtract m from your original number. Now, part 2, square m and write in 2 digits. It's most important. You have to square m. If you find the result as still single digit, you have to add a leading 0. Fine. Now the last step is combine them, that is place part 1 and part 2 side by side. So that completes your solution. Now, of course, practice makes perfect, and more exercise questions for you. 92 square, 96 square, and 99 square. Yes, we can try, but here the answers are also given. M equal to 8. Part 1 is 84 because 92 minus 8. And part 2 is 64 because it is m square. So 8464 is the answer. Very good. 96 square, yeah, you get in the similar way, 9216. 99 square is, it is 1 short of 100, therefore subtract 1 from 99 to get 98. And 1 square is 1, but add a leading 0, 0, 1. So 9801 is the answer. What this visual summary is going to benefit us. This visual breakdown shows the complete process at a glance, and keep this handy as you practice the technique and build your mental math speed. Thank you. Watch here for more tricks, master this technique, and explore more mathematical shortcuts to make calculations faster and more intuitive. Practice regularly to build confidence and speed.